Hi everyone, my name is Camila Abreu. I'm a professional ballerina and teacher. And today I'm going to go over all the ballet arm positions and how to move it properly while doing both the breaths. So let's start talking about hands. Your fingers need to be always on the same direction of your hand. I see a lot of hands like this. I call this palm. Once you get a straight line over here, your pointing finger can go a little bit higher. Okay, very important your fingers to be soft. Don't put a pressure on it and any strength when you're doing the arms. I'm going to explain where to put the strength, but not on your fingers. So your fingers are always relaxed. If I look on top, I don't have my fingers wide open. They're close together, just following the line of my hand. Your thumb can get really close to the beginning of your middle finger. So we got this position. Different methods ask a bigger hands. I'm talking about method Vaganova, so we keep it just the line of your arm. So we got this hand to start, and anything you do, you're gonna always keep this hand. Keep it always on the same line. So it doesn't matter what position you have, you always find a circle line instead of like breaking down, up, in, or out. This is exactly at the same line. I see a lot of people put so much pressure on the hands and then it seems like tense arms. So make sure the strength goes to your arms, but when it comes to your hands are soft, but at the same time placed. The other way around, it's also when your hands are too soft, which is not good. The energy needs to be there. The presence of your fingers need to be there. Don't let it like a tired finger. It's always placed in a nice position. Let me show you how the hands are important when we're talking about arms. So for example, if I have my allongé front, this is one line to my shoulder all the way to the end of my middle finger. Once my hands is down, I break the line or up. You see how it goes like up? You always need to follow the same direction because we want to look like we have a long arms. I don't have a long arm, but I try to keep it this line always, bringing me forward and long out. Also, something very common that happens, it is the elbow down. Keep it always long, but never super straight elbow. So it's right in the middle where the line is straight, not down, not up, just straight and soft. All right, so to start, I'd like to start with our preparation position. And it's very important, this position, because it's the one that we always start at the board for each exercise. We always got this preparation. It's the first impression. So it's really important to be correct. So we already talked about the hands. And now we're gonna place it down close to your legs over here. There's 3 fingers away from your thigh. So it's not close together. There's not too high as well. Just here. Which is important for all the positions is your middle finger always connected with your elbow and shoulder. When I place my arms on preparation, my shoulders need to stay back. Don't bring it forward like this. So this is also part of your posture, right? If you look facing to the front over here, I don't have, this angle or a super straight arm. My elbow is present and it's making the form, but it's not too wide open or down. Just like this. When I bring my elbow up, my shoulder also start to work, and I got this line, 3 fingers away from your leg. So after preparation, we're gonna go over to the first position. First position, you can think about your stomach high, right there, or even like your belly button if you feel that it's too high. That's the most common mistake. I see big first positions. I see, for example, plie 1 and big. And then if I look to the front, it's right over your chest. And then we kind of hide ourselves and make it smaller. You see, like we want to show ourselves. So that's why we place a small first position. And for the turns, for the chaînés, it's gonna help you a lot. So first thing about first position, make it low to your stomach. Don't make it higher than that. And for all the exercise, so for example, sometimes you got this arm for a turn, but then plie, we make it big again, and then shoulders come out like this. So keep your shoulders and arms right in the same height. So the arms, you have to think that it doesn't start from your shoulder, it starts from your shoulder blade. So back here, you're already working your arms, okay? So that's how high. Now the same thing, I'm gonna talk about this in all positions because it's really important. It's elbow on the same line of my finger. Look at this, relaxed fingers or up. It has to be on the same line. Now the first position, when it's too away from you, we got like this. When I'm teaching, I always say that the first position, it's yours, not mine. So keep it the first position to you. So when you bring it here, my back is already working. If I go away with my first position, everything goes away, okay? So keep it to you. So that's it about first position. If I look on top of you, I see a perfect circle. You see? If I bring it up, I keep it there. Don't make it small or too big. It's just a circle. There's no extra angles on any arm position. So let me show you in all directions. If you're facing front, I can see your chest. If I'm facing side, I see a perfect line between my elbow and my fingers. The palm of my hand is always facing me, okay, not down or up. And if you look this way, we got this shoulder back as well. All right, now let's go over to the second position. Second position is really important because we basically keep the arms in second position at the board for most of the exercises. You know, sometimes you have to hold a long time in second position and then it's hard to keep it right for the whole time. But if you learn how to build it correctly, you're gonna be able to keep it. Because sometimes we start like this, nice, and then starting getting down and tired. So I'm gonna teach you exactly how to keep it for the whole exercise. Arms nice in second position. So first thing, we're gonna start talking about the back, which is your shoulder blades down and out. Don't squeeze back like this. We want to keep it long. So your arms are starting over here. You turn your shoulder and place it down. Okay, so that's the first step. We're gonna draw a line between your shoulder, elbow. You know the middle of your elbow over here? It's facing to the front. Don't face up or down. You just face exactly 90 degrees to the front. Now we're gonna follow with your arms onto your right to the palm of your hand. And middle finger. So middle finger, palm, and middle of your elbow all the way to your shoulder. So you place it at a flat table, right? Not like zigzag table. So keep it elbow up. Basically, if you just think about your elbow up, shoulders down, both. It's like an opposite strength. Shoulders get down, elbow get up, and then hands just following the arm. How high is my second position? Not too high, it's not even the line of your shoulder, not too low. We do have a few exercises that we use a small second position, for example, for small jumps, but we are talking about the regular second position, so it's just under your shoulder, you know, like 2 inches lower than your shoulder. Now looking side, that's a big no. Why? When you bring your arms behind you, we open the ribs right away. So keep arms in front of you. My elbow is in front of me, but my shoulder is back. Hands also in front of you. And here it's where you're always gonna keep your arms, never pass over that position. Even for our lunges, we keep it there, not by your side. Another point for us to think about in the second position, it's when you bend too much your elbow, and I see kind of square. We need to always make it a round arm. For all positions, it should be round, never with any kind of angle. So let's show you in front. If I look side, that's what you see in front of me, elbow up. My fingers also, it's alive, don't let it die like this. Let's go over to the third position. I know for a lot of people this would be your fifth position. It just depends of the method. For Vaganova we call the third position, so that's what I'm saying. So for the third position, we're gonna keep the same corrections from first and second, but we're gonna apply up here, and the same thing about being in front of you happens here too. So don't place on top of your head. I always like to say that is in the beginning of our hair, right here. And if you place up and move your fingers, even looking front, you should be able to see your fingers. If you put on top of your head, you can see it. So right here, and you place in the front. Now, if you're looking side, my back is wide open and shoulder blades down. And from here, I have my elbow and hands connected. That I see a lot of this position. So make sure your hands, it's basically the hand always following your arms for all the positions. So if you look front, you got this position. The palm of my hands, right now it's looking at me. So you see the difference? Don't place it out, it's facing you. First position, it's also facing me, and then second position is facing front. So from here, no and yes. When I bring it inside, my elbow also open. You see this kind of third position, I see a lot too. Elbow need to be open and my back is flat. Hands just following the form of my arm. The distance between each hand would be 3 fingers as well. So one hand, 3 fingers, and the other hand. So shoulders down, long neck, flat back, elbow and hand. Now let's talk about port de bras. Port de bras is the movement of your arms, and I'm gonna show you the first port de bras, which is preparation, first, third, second, allongé, down, because then you can go over all the positions and how to move through them. First port de bras, you can either look to the right side or to the left. I'm gonna start showing to the right side. We're gonna have the preparation just like we learned. And then from here, always remember that your middle finger is gonna be the leader plus your elbow. So place your energy in the middle finger and elbow. From here, elbow and middle finger. When you're using your head, the forehead stay connected with the tip of your finger. So this way. And you can see your hand. Now from your elbow, you're gonna turn your head to the side and just place it up. So this point is important. From allongé, my finger start to moving first with my nose. So any kind of allongé, I also have my nose. Now, I see a lot of people from this position bring the elbow down and then going to fix later. From here, fingers open, and my elbow is already placing in the air. Can you see that? So that will be a no, and that will be a yes. Elbow is already working, okay? Now from here, I'm looking to the right side. For allongé, it's really important. Don't make it really side or really high. It's just someone getting your middle finger and pulling over. So from here, it goes like out, and my chest grow, my head and my nose, everything out. And from here, don't make your elbow as a leader, make your middle finger as a leader. Okay, so it'd be first, third, and fingers, elbow up in front of you. Now just out with your nose and middle finger down. You follow with your nose down, and then you can place back up, or if you're on fast, you can go back looking on fast. I'll show you left side. So you got on fast. Now you look to the left, you see that my head now it's going the other way. Elbow, bring it up, keep it the same position. Now your fingers start and elbow it's already placing. I'm looking to the left, and just out with your nose and fingers down instead of a lot of people go like this because they want to dance more, but remember, the arms is not everything you have to dance. You have your breath, you have your nose, you have your chest. It is prettier and also clean, so don't make it too much. For example, I'm going to show you. Please, you know, the arms are just moving extra, but then my upper body, it's not doing enough. Instead of keeping the right technique, and then when it's time for allongé, my whole body do the port de bras with me. I know port de bras means movement of the arms, but really your whole body is doing each port de bras. One more mistake from this moment, it's when you do only hands. You see from here, hands down. This kind of allongé happens from your elbow all the way down. So elbow out, down and out. and then everything comes down together. Let me show you one more time, facing sideways, so you can see exactly how the positions look like. From here, you go elbow up, keeping the hands, shoulders still back, we're not moving. Then you look side, always in front of you. Now fingers, head, elbow is placed in the air at the table. Now out and down, up. If you feel that you need to work on your arms, I would suggest do a lot of this first port de bras. A lot of times, not doing anything with your body, just get to the mirror and always keep paying attention to each step of your port de bras, because the first port de bras is the base for all of them. You're basically going to run all these 3 positions in different port de bras. So if you feel that you're still doing a little bit too much, or different hands or tense hands, don't do anything with your body, just each port de bras, very calm and thinking in each little step. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and check the other ballet tutorial. I'll see you in the next video.